Welcome to my views on news, another video for you. Firstly, battlefield updates from one front for you. Since yesterday, we know that fighting has been ongoing on Tigray-Eritrea border. But we have updates for you from another front. Secondly, Zemene Kassie's arrest has been confirmed. Amhara region police commission has confirmed his arrest. It is being said that cash has been recovered as well from Zemene Kassie. And thirdly, viewers, where is Jawar, the man who said that he was working for just peace? For 40 days, he visited Europe, Canada, and US, calling for peace, calling for negotiations, talks to resolve issues in Ethiopia. Where is he now when almost a month ago war started in northern part of Ethiopia? Where are opposition parties? We'll try to analyze this response of Ethiopian opposition parties, especially Jawar. Firstly, viewers, battlefield updates for you. People say, Sajid, you're not sharing as many battlefield updates as others. I received lots of updates, lots of news, but problem is that I am in the habit of confirming things. Still, you see that sometimes I make mistakes. I cannot share whatever is being said by the two parties. And I don't care if TDF is losing or gaining, if Eritreans, ENDF are losing or gaining. What matters is that those who watch my views and news should be well informed. That is why I try to work on the updates which I receive, and after the work I share with you updates. If I make mistakes, I then make corrections. That is why it takes a time. And secondly, please don't believe whatever is being said by all the parties, because massive disinformation campaign is underway. So lots of fake information is being shared about areas coming under ENDF control, EDF control, about TDF capturing ground. Try to question the information which is being said. That is how we can tell those who share information that they should speak the truth. Now, we have information from one front in this video. In the next video, we'll try to update you about Eritrea-Tigray border. The information is from Kobo front. You can call it Voldia front as well. Here, a massive counter-offensive has been launched by Ethiopian Federal Forces, Amhara regional forces, and militia members. The counteroffensive was launched around 24 hours ago. Before that, there was a slight lull on this front for around 2 days, when meetings were being held in Addis Ababa. After the start of fighting on Tigray-Eritrea border, a sudden counteroffensive was launched by ENDF side on Kobo front as well. We received some reports about fighting to the east of Kobo, Zobalt side. But what we have learned is that from western side of Kobo and Kobo Robit, this massive counteroffensive has been launched. Amhara forces, Amhara militia members especially, and ENDF, they are trying to take control of high places to the west of Kobo and Kobo Robit. They have not made any considerable gains so far, but intense fighting is ongoing to the west of Kobo and Kobo Robert. Same is the case with Gobiye, viewers, that Gobiye, which was under TDF control, it was retaken by ENDF, then it was retaken by TDF. Once again, heavy fighting is being reported on Gobiye front. Hara Gabiye, which is on Afar Wuldia road, is not under TDF control. Reportedly from eastern side, a massive counteroffensive on Gobiye is also underway. So, the purpose of this counteroffensive is firstly to stop Tigray forces from making a move on Wuldia. Secondly, to push Tigray forces back from Gobiye, Kobo, Robit, and Kobo. So let's see what happens. We're not going to see any move on Wuldia, I think, by Tigray forces, because from Wuldia to Kobo, all along this front to the west of this front, there is heavy ongoing fighting. So that is why I think TDF will try to counter this counteroffensive first, then it might try to make a move on Wuldia. Secondly, viewers, Zemene Kassie's arrest has been confirmed. Now, state media, Amhara regional government, they have confirmed that Zemene Kassie is in custody, that he was wanted. Amhara Region Police Commission chief spoke as well. In a statement, he confirmed Zemene Kassie's arrest from Bahidar. It is being said that by government officials that 600,000 Ethiopian birds were recovered from Zemene Kassie. You can see the pictures of the cash which was recovered from Zemene Kassie in Bahidar. He was at a house in Bahidar when he was arrested. This is official version of Zemene Kassie's arrest. We don't know if he was really in possession of this cash or not, but it seems a case is being built against Zemene Kassie. His supporters say that he was invited for reconciliation there. He was deceived and he was arrested. Now, what remains to be seen is the reaction. Will there be any reaction in the Amhara region against Zemene Kassie's arrest? Will people protest? I personally don't think that people will be allowed to protest, because most of the Fano fighters are already in prison. And those who are speaking against Ethiopian federal Amhara regional government's decisions are being put in prison. There are no voices which can challenge Zemene Kassie's arrest, I personally think. He is being transferred to Addis Ababa reportedly, because if he is kept in Amhara region in Bahidar, he could be in danger, or people might try to get him released. That is why he's being transferred to Addis Ababa. Thirdly, viewers, while for almost a month fighting is ongoing, third phase of the war has started in northern Ethiopia. Where is Jawar? Where are opposition parties of Ethiopia? Jawar visited Europe, US, Canada for around 40 days. He said that trip was for just peace. Now, when peace is needed in Ethiopia, where is he? He just issued one statement that wasn't his personal statement, that was party statement. Oromo Federalist Congress, after the start of this war, issued a statement calling for peaceful solution to conflicts, and Jawar posted the statement of OFC on his social media account. Other than that, he has been silent. So what is the reason behind Jawar's silence? Some say that Jawar and some others were briefed by Ethiopian government before the start of this war, and he is in touch with Prosperity Party. Prosperity Party has decided to disarm Tigray Defense Force, And about this attempt to disarm Tigray Defense Force, a briefing was prepared. And some influential people in Ethiopia from opposition parties as well, they were invited to the briefing. They were briefed. Jawar too was briefed. And you see that there is a silence. It means that Oromo opposition politicians are with Ethiopian federal government. They are supporting Ethiopian federal government in this war on Tigray Defense Force, on Tigray People Fund. So opposition political parties are nowhere to be seen in this conflict. It means all want disarming of Tigray Defense Force. All want extermination of Tigray People Front, political party. Ethiopian women protested, interestingly. I salute Ethiopian women. In Addis Ababa, some women NGOs protested. Some NGOs tried to hold a meeting in Addis Ababa. The meeting was stormed by security officials. The meeting was about calling for peace. So NGOs are trying to speak, they're being silenced. They don't have huge following. Those who have huge following in Ethiopia, opposition parties, politicians like Jawar are silent. Their silence means they are approving this war, that they are in alliance with Ethiopian federal government. That is how I can conclude. Otherwise, these opposition parties could have played a more active role in stopping this war. They just issued one statement and they are now waiting for the outcome of this war for disarming of TPLF. If tables are turned, Tigray forces start making gains, they manage to advance into a south wall or towards Oromia. What will happen after that? What will the opposition parties do if it happens? So now they seem to be of the view that Ethiopian government is in a strong position, that TPLF can be crushed. So it is the time to back Ethiopian government so that TPLF will never be able to rule Ethiopia again. But we saw the same silence in earlier phases of this war too. And it resulted into Tigray forces bouncing back, coming out of Tigray towards Oromia. You saw war approached Oromia-Amhara border. And once again, opposition parties, I think, are expecting that TPLF will be crushed. And that is why they are silent. Thank you for watching.